Today's half marathon and 10K is all a part of how some runners are preparing for the Covenant Health Marathon in April. But the first place finisher in the half marathon won't be in attendance, and he's got a pretty good reason for missing it. Now, it's one thing to see it from the dock here at Volunteer Landing, another to see it from the water. So we followed pro angler Brandon Polinick to his first spot on the Tennessee River to find out what it takes to compete in the biggest event in all of fishing. The Knox County School Board will vote on a budget that could eliminate 57 teaching positions and 27 administrative positions, while student enrollment falls by nearly 1,000 and revenue growth falls to a 5-year low. Now Brown is getting hands-on experience with SPD and helping to bridge the gap between the public and police officers. Today that means helping with a demonstration for high school students who could soon be following in Brown's footsteps. Of the winter storm, I talked to people here in Knoxville to see how the snow was impacting their day.
It does not look great.
I'm from Oregon, so I'm used to it.
Yeah.
But
I'm from California, so we don't get snow.
I'm from Nashville, so it's still a lot.
When it snows, some East Tennesseans still hit the road for coffee.
I mean, our regulars are definitely regulars.
Yeah.
They come through all the time,
They don't
no
miss
matter
a day.
what.
Nope.
Today, the drive was more of a slide.
I almost slid through a stoplight, actually. So, yeah.
Yeah, but it took definitely like a good 20, 30 minutes
Yeah,
for me to
for
get here.
sure.
It
I was
usually
worried
only
about
takes
the
10,
hill.
but
Yeah.
we made it.
Some businesses stayed closed.
Hopefully we can be open tomorrow, so.
On Gay Street, things started slow.
I haven't really seen much people out on these streets.
But the world keeps spinning, albeit faster for some than others.
My daughter has a competition, and of course it's today, and so I'm off to see her.
They're
And
still on?
They're still on. They're still having it.
Out-of-towners came for tonight's men's basketball game before finding themselves out and about.
We're fat and we gotta go for a walk.
In many ways, it was just like any other day.
I'm doom scrolling.
And you wanted to do that outside?
Well, I want to smoke my cigar.
Some jogged, others walked.
Enjoying a beautiful day downtown Knoxville.
For breakfast.
We're gonna get some biscuits and gravy this morning.
Before a quiet night.
I'm gonna stay in.
Or not.
We might find a good warm bar.
Today was like most days, only colder, with good Samaritans.
I was helping out a buddy, checking on his dog. He's out of town this weekend.
Obstacles on the road.
I mean, I'm surprised they're driving as fast as they are. This morning I was driving like 20.
People are really
so.
zooming by. Kind of scary.
The
but
snowplows are zooming.
The only difference is the snow.
This is, I feel like, what we should have gotten last weekend, but
That's
we
what I
didn't.
think.
So, yeah, everyone is not expecting this.
No, not at all.
Snow packed tighter than Neyland Stadium on a Saturday in September. In Knoxville, Jack Ziskin, 6 on your side. The Eagle Mountain Sanctuary is the largest preserve of non-releasable bald eagles in America. But over the weekend, 3 eagles escaped as the nets enveloping the sanctuary were damaged by a storm.
We have team members engaged right now that are tracking all through the area and trying to monitor the birds on every day.
Lori Moore is the Chief Executive Officer of the American Eagle Foundation. She says the organization relies on avian care specialists like Corey Arnold to make sure the lost eagles are found.
Honestly, it's a lot like bird watching. So right now, because the ones that had left were flighted, we're just trying to keep tabs on where they were. And using binoculars to see if we can see the band because again, that was their identifier.
While 3 of the birds are still missing, the American Eagle Foundation is hard at work identifying the 21 they have in their care, dividing the bald eagles by gender, placing the girls in the outdoor aviary behind me, and the boys in a separate outdoor aviary.
As you can imagine, a tree falling down would be a bit scary. So we first will gather them up, and then we do like a quick medical check, make sure that they didn't have anything like a feather missing or things like that.
Arnold says that while one of the eagles became distressed by the tree falling, all the eagles are now okay. And since they aren't avid hunters, the eagles may be extra motivated to come home.
That's the goal, is that they will want to come home to eat. With the repairs being made in the aviary, there's a lot of noise and things going on there now that wouldn't typically be in that aviary. So once that is complete, they may just fly home.
The American Eagle Foundation hopes the missing eagles will come home soon. In Sevier County, Jack Ziskin, 6 on your side. This morning, a river of people swept over Volunteer Landing, hoping to catch a glimpse of what pro anglers call the Super Bowl of fishing.
Just trying to get a good view.
And what'd you guys come out to see here today?
Bassmaster Classic.
The best seat in the house is in the eye of the beholder. The catch of the day, not so much.
Big fish weigh in this afternoon, hopefully.
And what about you?
Same thing as him.
Everyone has a favorite.
I'm rooting for Brock Mosley, and that's really it.
No matter how old you are.
Lee Livesey winning.
Looking forward most just to be out here, have a good time, and really just see what it's all about. And coming from Mississippi, it's kind of what we do.
And it's his birthday.
Celebrating what matters most.
Probably the camaraderie of all the competitors and the way that they compete, and they kind of lean on each other, and it's such a tight-knit group.
Now, it's one thing to see it from the dock here at Volunteer Landing, another to see it from the water. So we followed pro angler Brandon Polinick to his first spot on the Tennessee River to find out what it takes to compete in the biggest event in all of fishing.
This is actually some local, folklore. In 2011, when he was, trying to make the Elite Series and traveling all over the place, he won a big local tournament right there where he's sitting.
Roots keep us grounded, even when you're fishing.
He won a $10,000 prize tournament on Fort Loudon, and he ran all the way up the river from the ramp at the dam, fished right there, and caught I think it was 22 pounds of smallmouth and largemouth. So,
because this is Polinick's spot.
Guys are making 70, 80-mile runs today all the way to the upper end of Lake Tellico.
Split-second decisions.
Guys have made decisions in these classics that have basically changed their life.
On the Tennessee River.
I dreamt about this as a kid, but when I got over here, this was the first thing I wanted to see.
One dream will come true this year.
How long have you been fishing?
Ever since I was 3.
You hope to be out there one day?
Oh, yeah.
Who's to say who will win tomorrow? In Knoxville, Jack Ziskin, 6 on your side. Knoxville Track Club hit the ground running this morning.
These boys are my Valentine's Day.
Starting and finishing at Rush Strong High School. But running a marathon isn't about winning for these friends.
Camaraderie, friendship, inner challenging of each other, trying to beat him next time. Yeah. Team points for Runner's Market.
Today's race was about friendship and family.
We've cheered them on a few things. I used to run, but not so much anymore.
Yeah, we've gone up to Lexington to see them run, and we've got out to San Francisco.
From parents coming to support their daughters to the runners they raised.
Oh my gosh, I love running with my sister. It's like we've bonded over it. We've been running together since we were little.
Isabella DeFries found her mom, stepdad, and their dogs at the finish line. Her sister Savannah soon joined them.
Well, she inspires me to be better every day. But it was fun seeing her on the course and cheering her on. Today's half marathon and 10K is all a part of how some runners are preparing for the Covenant Health Marathon in April. But the first place finisher in the half marathon won't be in attendance, and he's got a pretty good reason for missing it.
I like to do a couple halves before my big marathon in the spring, so this is a good first race before I go to Boston in April, so I'm happy with the effort today. So,
if not for the Boston Marathon, Jeter says he would be at the Covenant Health Marathon. Most runners don't go to Boston. All of the ones I talked to love today's race.
In my 21st year out here running in Strawberry Plains, just, a little bit rural area, but a perfect place for you to get a nice long run in.
This run is over. The next one is on.
Knoxville Marathon and Taco Bell 50K. This is 2 big ones. I got the Indianapolis Marathon later this year.
Running with each other all the way. In Strawberry Plains, Jack Ziskin, 6 on your side.